What's going on YouTube? It's the Monopoly Man James here, and before I get into it, I want to ask you a quick question. What is the biggest expense people have, or the average American has? I'll let you think about it for just a second. Alright, it's their mortgage or their rent. What if I could tell you how to get rid of that big monthly expense? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can house hack a single family home. Stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss this one. First off, I'm going to be talking about how you can get into a single family home as a prime residence with the intent of turning it into an investment property later down the line. So what you're going to want to do is find a property that you like, do the numbers as an investment property, but when you're going to the bank, you're going there with the intent to live in it, so as a primary residence. So in doing this, you're going to only have to put 3 to 5% down with some of the programs that the banks have, such as the FHA loan. If you're like me, a veteran, you could do the VA loan and put 0% down. Now, all these options will make your monthly payments higher because they're not putting the 20% down for the bank. So they're going to be tacking on what is called mortgage insurance. And what that is the bank just tacking on an additional $30, $40, $50 a month. And that kind of puts them at ease with giving you a $100,000, $200,000 loan. So once you find that property, once you close on it, the deal's done, you move in, right? So once you're in, say your monthly payment is $1,000 for simplicity's sake. What you're gonna want to do is get that house on Airbnb, rent out those rooms. So whenever you're buying the primary resident, what you're gonna want to do is find a 3-bed, preferably a 2-bath house, right? So you can rent out either 1 or 2 of those rooms, and that the payment that they're paying you is going to offset the mortgage, right? So like I said, mortgage and rent are the biggest commodities the average American has. If you can eliminate that amount of money can go into your high interest savings account, and then later on investing into more real estate or into more dividend stocks like we talk about on this channel. Mostly real estate, that's what I'm preferring, but Airbnb being your primary residence is such a powerful tool because you are living in there. You are able to take care of the people that are renting out your rooms. You're able to show them good hospitality. You're able to not have to pay a cleaning fee because you're living there, so you take care of your own house. So that extra money that Airbnb takes out for the cleaning charge, you get to keep. Hey guys, if you're enjoying this video, if you're taking some value out of this video, please drop a like and a subscribe down below. It really does help out the channel. It helps me reach, a broader audience. That way I can help as many people as I can to achieving their financial freedom and their financial goals. So like I said, please just drop a like and a subscribe down below. Thanks. So that's one way to house hack your single family home. And some people will be talking about how they don't trust people coming into their home, and I don't blame you, especially if you have a family like I do. My wife is particular about this. She doesn't want to put our primary residence onto Airbnb because of the fact that it is random people coming into your home only for a night or two, and we have a kid, so most likely our kid would have to sleep in our room just because of safety, right? So if you are worried about that, it's kind of like knowing your risk management, or your risk amount, I should say. It is just knowing the level of risk that you're willing to take to start achieving your financial freedom. So another way of house hacking your single family home is going to be renting out either the basement or one of the bedrooms, right? Actually renting it out with a contract. So with my wife, she wants to rent it out to people that we actually know. So that's because you're going to be with these people for an extended amount of time. So when you're going to buy these single family houses as a prime residence, either get a house that has a basement or, like I said before, 3-bed, 2-bath house. That way you can rent out that room or you can rent out the basement. Make sure the basement is fully finished. That way, you can get most out of your rent. And also people aren't going to want to live in a house that isn't fully finished in the basement. Alright guys, sorry about that. I don't know if you can tell, but in the lighting area, my light was dimming, so I had to shut off the recording for just a second and charge that light, but I'm back. So let's continue on. I want to talk about what you can do with the money that you're saving in your mortgage / rent by house hacking your single family home. And like I said, I want to talk about what you are going to do with that money that you are saving. So what I talk about on this channel are 3 main things that you should be investing in. One of them, investing in yourself, investing in high income skill courses, mentors, people that can teach you stuff that can raise your income. That way you can invest more. All right, you canceled out the mortgage. Now it's time to earn more money. That way you can compound that monthly income that is coming into your pocket and going out of your pocket in the form of investing. So the second thing I want to talk about is monthly dividend stocks. If you don't know what that is, dividend is where a company will pay a portion of their profits to its shareholders. So if you go on a site like Robinhood, that's a free app that you can purchase stocks, and you can look up different businesses that have different dividends and what their payout ratio is for owning a share of their company, right? That's just one form of passive income you can do. The third thing and the most important thing is investing that back into real estate, guys. Real estate has been proven to produce the most millionaires in the entire world. So what you're going to want to do is take that money that you were saving, save up for an investment property. So 15 to 20% to 25% down on an investment property. Buy the right deal, get a tenant in there, cash flow more, compound even more monthly income, and then buy more properties. And once, there is a cap, right? So your credit is going to hit a cap on how many properties that you can purchase on your own credit. There's several different ways around that, and I'll be talking about it in much later videos. So stay tuned for that. But guys, this is how the rich get even richer. They just compound. There's a quote, I believe, by I believe it's Mark Cuban. If you don't know who he is, just watch Shark Tank. Google it, watch Shark Tank. You know who Mark Cuban is at that point. I don't know if he said this, but he said you need to stay broke. Even being rich, stay broke. What that means is staying capital intensively broke. So that means investing all the money that you have saved up into assets that will produce you monthly income. That's how people are able to live on a beach, living their dream life. I was just looking up cheap, exotic, luxury places to live. One of them was in Bali, Indonesia. Guys, you only need roughly $2,000 coming in residually every single month to pay for a villa out in Bali. That is massive. That's crazy. Live on a beach. You can live in a villa that has a pool, private garage, security, etc. That's wild. Only live in it for a year and bounce around. You can travel the world just by having income coming in, or residual income coming in through your real estate investing. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for today's video. If you have any questions or if you have any comments, please just put them down in the comment section. I read every single one of them. I'll respond to every single one of them. So please do that. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks, bye.